How's it going, guys? Dave Thomas here, owner of Performance360. I'm with Julianne Russell, who is our head coach. Today we're going to go over a better alternative for getting stronger at push-ups. The most common thing that we see in a lot of gyms is we want to take athletes and perform push-ups on their knees if they can't do it. So we've all seen that before. Athletes in a modified position, we do push-up all the way down, all the way up. While that's definitely not a bad movement, a much better option for building strength is what we call a negative push-up or an eccentric push-up. That is where the athlete is really focused on a slow, controlled lowering, maintaining that perfect high plank position all the way down, and then it just helps him or herself up as easily as they can. So the entire rep is performed with that negative, with that lowering, on maintaining that tension and that posture. A lot of aspects of strength, that's good. A lot of aspects of strength are postural. So we often bypass the ability to maintain that high plank in a dynamic type of movement. And what we want to be focused on is the ability to hold that strength in that high plank position and keep it perfectly as we lower. That's how we're going to build that push-up strength. So the main thing to focus on when we're doing those eccentric push-ups, one more time, Julianne, is when we lower, we do not want to let the hips collapse. So if you can see, if she does a bad rep where the hips collapse, that's not going to build anything. If your hips collapse, you're going to be in a weird angle with your upper body where your chest is almost forward, and you essentially turn off all that upper body strength. So by keeping the hips up, we're building that core strength. We're focusing on the pressing muscles that are what are going to slowly lower us, and we're building strength in that position. Good. So kneeling push-ups, they're not a terrible movement. We just feel that they do an insufficient job in really building strength. And more times than not, it tends to addict that person to that version of the push-up. Whereas going a little bit slower, a little fewer reps in that controlled negative, you're going to build much more pressing power for that body weight push.